few notes from the racing. First spinner of the day was actually driver number 6, Danuta, and that was in heat number 1 on lap number 1 as well. So we had, other than that, not a lot happened in the heat, but Clive took the victory in the first heat. Second heat, we had our first bumping board, and that actually turned out to be a no bumping or warning. That was John for using Joseph as a brake.
Is he not walking?
Heat 3, we had a few other bumping boards starting to creep in. One for Clive, one for Steve. And then heat 4, we had, it was Marcus receiving a no bumping and a warning. Again, Joseph was the recipient of
Draw your own conclusions.
Yes. Heat, and then we had heat 6. We almost only have five karts in that heat because Derek didn't appear until everyone was actually on the grid.
When you write black on black, it's difficult to see.
What was that? I was calling you as well.
Sorry about that.
It's never been the sharpest knife.
Then heat 10. Now, would have been a penalty for driver number 7, Marcus.
That's the one he took me out.
That was Marcus for taking out Gemma.
Yeah.
But Gemma decided she was going to retaliate at the top by taking Marcus back out, causing them both to spin off. So that's why they both received warnings in the end. So there was that. And then we had heat 11. We had a bit more carnage, and that was Richard and, well, we have a guess who got bumped again. That was Joseph. And then we had a little bit of contact going on. We actually caused Clive to retire in that heat as well. But then I think Joseph got his own back on Graham at the end on the last lap. So we reversed the decision back on the last lap there. Heat 12, Marcus. Do you know what? I was very close to taking. You were so happy you won the heat. Rather than slow down under yellows, he went flying into the pits, and I was very tempted to take all your points away from that heat. But to be honest, I thought, well, it's not often he's been winning in these heats, so I'll give him his most. And then the last heat, heat 13, never been a contact at the very end. That was Gemma and Richard, but I decided it was fair in the end, so Gemma kept her winning place.
I'm going to lose it there.
Yeah. So grand final was when you have 12 laps, it does go on a little bit in terms of trying to hold your position, and Gemma did ever so well for 11 of the 12 laps.
I was a gentleman.
Then she just left too big a gap at turn 3 and allowed Clive to nip in and take the victory. So, but we'll go through the final results in true sporting fashion, in reverse order. So from 14th place it was in the end, because we had obviously a retiree. So 14th position today after the heats, that was driver number 10,
Yes.
Steve.
Yes.
So round of applause, Steve. And if Steve wants to come forward.
Oh, get a prize as well.
God, you did that on purpose.
You are, of course, our wooden spoon. So, 13th place was driver number 4, Terry. Round of applause, Terry. 12th, driver number 2, Graham. So, round of applause to Graham.
I know you got a spoon.
11th was driver 13, Richard. So, round of applause to Richard, Richard G. 10th place was driver number 5, Richard D. So that was Richard D. 9th was driver number 1, Stephen E. So round of applause. 8th was driver number 11, Derek B.
Oh, Derek.
7th, just missing out on the qualifying for the final, was driver number 3, Philip.
Yeah,
so
that's
round of
what I
applause.
didn't do anymore.
So the results from the final.
You weren't close enough to bump.
Finishing in 6th place in today's grand final, that was driver number 12, John. So round of applause, John. 5th position, we had driver number 9, that was Martin. So round of applause, Martin. And 4th position, just missing out on the podium finish, driver number 15, Joseph. Round of applause, Joseph. Everyone's favourite target, it seems. But 3rd place, if you'd like to come forward, that was driver number 7, Marcus. Round of applause, Marcus. Second place, did ever so well, but just couldn't quite hold on. Driver number 14, Gemma. And just before I announce the winning driver, we have another medal up for grabs, quickest lap. Now, Clive had the quickest lap from heat 3 all the way through to the final. He then went, well, a little bit quicker in the final, but not quick enough, because in the final, and you'll be surprised at this, 29.002 seconds went to John. So well done.
Mine's bigger than his.
And our winning driver, as we said, took it on the last lap. That was driver number 8, Clive. So a round of applause for the winning drivers. Right, well, as I said before, hope you have all enjoyed yourselves today. Thanks a lot for coming along. Hopefully we'll see some of you again. And whatever happens, drive home safely.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Big thank you to Clive.
Yeah.